Hey guys, welcome back to another video on Cilla Stuff and Things.
Plus Isaiah.
I have a special guest, Isaiah, with me today.
Hello, hello.
I have been so excited to do this video because we really haven't talked about like our feelings about college. Ugh, I can already feel me getting emotional. So Isaiah will be leaving in about 3 weeks. We leave in about 2.5 weeks to take him up to college.
Yep.
Like my baby boy is, he's leaving.
Don't start. Don't start.
It.
Actually do that. Hook him in the beginning. It'll be good.
Whew.
It's okay. We haven't even gotten there yet.
I know.
We have 3 weeks.
Yeah.
We have 3 weeks. We're fine. What are we doing?
We're talking, trying to help you. I'm sorry. Okay. We're talking about him leaving for college. And we asked you guys to give us your questions on my Instagram. And so we have a lot, of course.
Okay.
So this is gonna be all about Isaiah and your thoughts and feelings and my thoughts and feelings and, you know, just some overview and general things about college.
And we get to cook while we're doing it.
We
is
do.
Fun.
So thank you so much to HelloFresh for sponsoring today's video. Let's get cooking.
Let's do it.
So first of all, let's talk about what we're cooking.
Okay.
I decided to choose something that was very college-esque.
Okay.
Okay. Italian pepper steak sandos with melty mozzarella and roasted potato wedges.
What's a sando?
So I think it's like...
It looks like a Philly cheesesteak almost.
Exactly.
Okay.
I think that's
All
pretty
right.
much what it is. We're just getting fancy.
Sandos.
You know, and we had talked before about you maybe being able to do this at college, and we actually just found out that he does have a stovetop. Like, you have a community. Could you imagine being the kid at college that gets HelloFresh delivered?
Busting out 10-star meals.
Right?
10-star, not even 5.
And I like this because it's 40 minutes, but it's like we're cooking together, so we get that togetherness time. I don't know. It's mom's heart here.
Dude, and girls, I'm in the co-ed dorms. Girls love guys that can cook, I think. I think that's the thing. I'll just be down there, and I'm like, hey, just cooking over here, my HelloFresh meal, but I won't show them it's HelloFresh. I'll make them think it's all me.
Okay, but I think it's good for people like you because it tells you everything you have to use.
And they're very simple.
They are. But it also gets you to try things that maybe you wouldn't normally try, or you don't have all the ingredients for some of these things.
Right.
So I like that as well. If you are interested in HelloFresh, make sure you use my code CILLA80. You're gonna get $80 off plus free shipping on your first box. So that's a pretty good deal.
Yeah.
They have meals for 2 people or for 4 people. So maybe I will send this to you. I don't know. We'll have to try it out and see
Yeah,
if it would be a thing.
I think my favorite thing is that, like, you don't have to go through that struggle of, like, all right, I'm going to the grocery to buy everything, and then you realize you don't have this, that, and the other, because it's just there. Like, as long as you have salt and pepper in your pantry, like, you should be fine.
Right. That's pretty much the only things, and like butter sometimes
Right.
you need that.
Right.
So other than that, you should be good to go. All right? Okay, let's get cooking, and we're going to answer questions as we go. Let's go, guys. First question, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, Watson wants to know, what is your major?
My major's gonna be psychology.
And then Spitz Claire wants to know...
Oh, well, you gotta include the other part. They said...
Oh, they said...
Just study hard and do your best and don't party too much. I'm gonna go with 2 of those. No, I'm joking.
So Spitz Claire wants to know, why did you decide to become an ABA therapist? And this is kind of, we have to explain. So he's going for psychology for your bachelor's.
Yes.
Which we all know that could change, right? But you've been saying that for a long time. And then you're gonna get your master's in ABA therapy.
Yeah, so, you know, I'll get my certification and everything, and I'll go through that route. And I don't know the exact route as of yet because I'm still new to it. But that is the plan right now, is to become an ABA therapist. And I think the reason, to answer your question, the reason I decided that is just seeing how much it helped Abigail, you know, to be able to function in the society that we have and be able to do way more than she could before. It was really crazy to me. So I would like to give that to other people, and I think that's super important.
I love that. Cadman 2020, is Isaiah ready for college?
I don't know. We don't know. I mean, no. Realistically, no, I'm not at all ready. Like, mentally, I don't know. We'll see when we get there. But there's still plenty of logistics we gotta figure. I have to clean out a closet. Like that was a big thing that I didn't know was gonna be a big thing, but it's like, it's daunting now. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's like I'm moving for real. I don't know, it's weird.
I don't know. I'm not nervous for you to go to college.
Fair
I
enough.
feel like you're mature enough. I've met a lot of kids your age and older and younger, and I feel like the maturity level, I am worried about him waking up. Like, that's a huge concern.
It'll be fine. All my classes are in the afternoon. I made sure of that.
Yeah.
I planned for you gotta know yourself. So something I noticed as we're pulling all this stuff out, I like how like everything's colored different things. I don't know if that's how it's organized in the instructions, but it's smart because like I'd be like, oh, gotta put the Italian seasoning in, and then it'd be garlic powder, and that would be something I would do. So I feel like if you're not super experienced at cooking, this would be helpful.
Yeah. Something I love is like Cholula hot sauce. You may not have that, and they give you enough that you have that.
Right.
Also, all of their fresh produce is all from 90% of it's from local farmers, so that's really cool.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Like local to wherever they ship it.
Yeah.
Kind of thing?
You are going to keep your bag because this is reusable. You're going to use it as your trash bag, and all of this is recyclable.
It says it on there. Look
Yes.
at that.
So
Nice.
cuts down on the waste.
Wait, how do I? Nope, that's not it.
Oh, you got it.
Oh gosh.
I was worried there for a minute. I was like, he doesn't even know how to
I just hit start instead of bake. It was fine.
I'm like, oh my gosh, I failed. Okay, so now we need to wash and dry all the produce and cut the potatoes.
Okay.
Okay? You do that, and I will find us some more questions to answer.
Okay.
Next question
Okay.
comes from Haley M. Busby. She said, Isaiah, how do you feel about leaving Abby for your next adventure?
It's a little sad. I feel like we're really close, like really close siblings, which you don't always see. But I think that it'll be fun to come down and see her. I think she has the capacity to understand when I'm leaving and when people leave and stuff. So I think that'll be kind of interesting because none of us have ever gone away for months at a time.
Yeah.
It might be a weekend that someone goes on you have like a work trip or something.
Yeah, I think it's going to be more like how she got excited when Summer would come to visit.
Right, yeah.
And she's going to be super excited to see you.
It'll be the first 5 minutes and she's like, oh, it's just Isaiah, whatever. Oh my gosh.
So this one kind of goes hand in hand. Counting Joys wants to know that, are you excited to not have an extra responsibility of caring for your younger sibling?
I wouldn't say excited, because I don't want it to seem, it's not a bad thing. It's just a part of my life that I do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's not like a job. So I wouldn't say excited, but it'll be interesting to adjust just being on my own and not having to be like, can I do this? I don't know, let me check, does anyone need help with Abby or stuff like that. So I think it'll just be different more than exciting.
And I think just in general, like, not even just the Abby part of it is not having, what am I going to eat for whatever meal? What time am I going to eat that meal? All those things are going to be up to you. That's going to be weird, I think.
Not just Abby, but my whole family.
Speaking of which, Abby just got home with Summer.
Abby, we're not talking about you, I swear.
Ann B wants to know, what are you most looking forward to?
I think just the freedom of being on your own. Like, it's like when you go out and hang out with your friends, and it's like, hey, what do you guys want to go do? Like, I don't know, what do you want to go do? And you just kind of choose whatever you want to do. You don't have to worry about, like, what does my family want? And you know what I mean?
Right.
Like, being on your own is completely different. So I think I'm just excited for a little bit of a change, I guess.
This is a mom question.
Yeah.
One of the reasons that you want to go to North Carolina is because of the climate and the environment that you're going to be in. What are you looking forward to as far as, like, what do you want to do when you like your first weekend there? What do you want to do by yourself?
Oh gosh.
Have you thought about that at all?
No, actually. Maybe we'll go for like a hike or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm sure they'll have I feel like they're gonna have those like things that are kind of a little bit cheesy.
Like team building?
Like the freshman, meeting things and like that at first.
Yeah.
So I'm sure I'll end up being at those.
Brittany8290 wants to know, will Nala and Squirt have to stay home?
At first, yes. That's really sad. Think about. I'm gonna miss both of them so much.
This is a really good one, okay? This is from Amazing Mimi. Said, are you worried about people at school already knowing so much about you?
I don't think I'm worried about it. Like, I expect it, because I've gotten messages from people that are like, hey, love your channel. Message me if you need anything or if you have questions or whatever, you know, so I know people are gonna know of me. I think it'll be weirder if there's people in my class that that are gonna be like if it's a surprise, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think that'll be weirder when people are like, oh my gosh, I know who you are. I didn't even know you were going here. Like, that'll be weird, I think, but I'm not like worried about it.
Yeah, I mean, you're kind of used to that from school already.
Yeah.
You've grown up doing this, and we never put anything out there that you don't approve of or wouldn't want anybody to know.
It's not as weird as you would think it is, I think. It's not like I'm like, you know when like Michelle Obama's daughter went to college and everybody was like, oh my gosh, it's Michelle Obama. Like, it's not like that level at all. So I'm not going to have like crowds of people following me. It'll just be like, hey, I've seen your family before. And that'll be it. Like, it's not as big of a deal as I think people think it is.
So we don't have to hire a bodyguard or anything like that?
I mean, you could. That could make me look so cool. You'd be like, oh my gosh, who is he? Like, so secretive. Amazing Mimi also asked me, what is one thing on my bucket list? And I know this is like a small thing, it's kind of weird, but there's a waterfall and then below it where the water goes, like I want to jump into that just because that seems like fun and I see people doing it on the internet all the time.
I can handle that. It's not like jumping out of an airplane.
Right, it's not a big, it's a small thing. And it would be fun, I think. And I genuinely love swimming in that water up there. I don't know why, but it's so much fun. It's like, I don't know, it's not like a pool. Like, it's weird. Such a dork with those glasses on. Are we sponsored by them yet or something?
I'm sending these to college with you, so when you're cooking, the girls don't think you're cute.
Oh man.
Yep, it's happening.
That's something. Could you imagine walking down to where the little cooking area is, and I'm just standing there like, hey, how you doing? My name's Isaiah. This glasses on.
So what do you think?
I think it's really cool.
Yeah?
It's easy and it's fun to cook stuff like this, so I like it.
Well, I think after the first year, you're going to be on your own.
Yeah.
And I could totally see you like trying out different things. You are my picky eater. So
I'm not
maybe,
that picky.
I mean, you aren't now, but you used to be.
I like green bean casserole.
But I could totally see you, like, they have low calorie, they have vegetarian options, so there's a lot of different things that you could maybe try out.
Maybe I'd like to go vegetarian in college. You don't know. I get to choose what I want. You know, I'll be living on my own, making my own choices.
Yeah. The other cool thing is you're going to be doing so many fun things. Now you can save time because you don't have to go to the grocery store because you're going to be in the mountains.
And you know, you go to the grocery store, you're hungry, you end up spending way too much money on extra stuff.
You actually save 28%. They did like statistics on it. You save 28% by getting HelloFresh because you're not buying all those extras.
Right.
And you think about things like beef stock. I buy beef stock all the time, just so you know. And I waste a lot of it because it comes in huge containers. I can't use it all.
Yeah, I've never understood why they sell it. Like, I'm not a catering business. Why do I need that much beef stock? Now you have your little packets. Cool. Something that I really like taking advantage of with the HelloFresh is sending it as a gift to someone. Maybe you have somebody that just had a baby. I made a meal for someone and they loved it. Maybe you have a college student who's living in an apartment or their own house or something like that. This is awesome for everyone. It's really good for senior citizens who don't want to get out and go to the grocery. There are so many people that could benefit. So even if you aren't interested, send it to one of your friends because I guarantee you they will be happy. With everything going on, you don't want to go to the grocery? Yeah. That's scary.
You just totally cut me off.
Dang it, man, I really just...
This is what happens when you get the kids in the kitchen. This is what happens. Hey, kid.
I'm sorry, I got excited. I was like, dude, that's so perfect. So I was like, gosh, my brain is so massive. I just thought of this. Okay, how much salt and pepper do I put on this? Woo.
Yeah, okay, now mix that up.
Woo. Okay.
the hot part.
The hot part came along.
It's every time, huh? So my question is, why is there extra garlic seasoning?
They always give you extra.
No, they
It's
don't.
in case you drop it on the floor.
I don't think so. Can you read the directions? I don't feel like that's what it is.
I don't know.
Aw, I'm gonna miss you.
Well, we gotta focus, Mom. Let's focus up. It's important.
Okay, I'm focused.
Are those done?
I mean, you're just trying to get a little
Crunch?
Yeah, they're good.
Yeah, they're crunchy. They seem like they're done. How can we test if they're done? Is there like a fork test like there is with cake?
Yeah. You can like put a fork, if you can stick a fork in it, it's done. Did you get my joke?
What?
You don't have to pull the whole thing out.
I'm confused right now.
Just stick a fork in it, see if it's done. Sky Ann Grace wants to know, how often do you think you will come home? What are your expectations?
I don't know yet. I mean, I think y'all will come up more than I will go down here.
Yeah.
Just because y'all have more freedom to do that with having this job. You know what I mean? So you guys have like a mobile thing that you can do. I can't do that as easily with school. So
the cool thing is you're going to have 3-day weekends.
yeah.
Because you
yeah,
have
I
no
set up my
classes on Friday.
So for that.
We're going to miss you so much.
I miss y'all too.
Yeah.
I have a dad question.
Okay.
Dad question.
How often are we allowed to call you? Texting doesn't count. I feel like we should be able to text you at any given time. We don't expect immediate response, but how often
That pretty much happens
are we
already.
allowed to call?
Like once a month.
Wow.
I'm joking.
Not funny.
I'm joking. I mean, I don't know. We'll play it by ear, I guess.
I mean, you used to call me every day on your way home from school. And you were
That was
coming to
so-
see me. Like,
It wasn't coming to see you. It was just like, hey, I'm calling you now so that when I get home, I don't have to tell you, yes, my day went well again. It's so the same it went every day. That was really all it was. It was like, we're just having the same conversations we always had. It wasn't like...
remember when I looked the thing up on Pinterest and I tried like asking you different ways so you couldn't just say like, yes,
Yeah,
my
it
day
was-
was
it
great.
was
And you were
like-
like, Mom, what are you doing? I'm like,
Yeah.
I found this awesome
You're like,
article on
what
Pinterest.
new things did you learn today, buddy? And it
Yeah.
felt like it was for, I think it was for like a 3rd grader or something. Like, that's what I was like, why are you being weird? Just you're supposed to ask me how my day was. I say good. You say, okay, more than that. And then that's how our conversations go every day.
Yep. So Pinterest can help you out. If you're a mom, go check out Pinterest because they can give you like 50 ways on how to ask how their day was
That was
without
so
asking
funny.
how their day was.
I was like, who are you? What are you doing? Don't be someone you're not, Mom.
All right, guys, thank you so much for watching and hanging out with us today. If you have not done so, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't done so, and we will see you next time.
Bye, guys.